Welcome everyone to more open source live work here on this channel. Let's continue with some more full stack integration. Mesa's 22.2 is out with so often tarball before release summary. I think they would have that ready, but somehow not. And let's try to build this. So building this, of course, should be piece of cake, famous last words. But the bigger question is, can we then upgrade to LLVM Clang 15, which we pre-tested the other month? Of course, we don't have release summary yet, so that was tagged 14 hours ago. And yeah, we could read here through. Oh, also some stuff doesn't apply anymore. Cool. Oh, that is an old patch. Speaking about bitrot. Maybe this hotfix? Of course, yeah, the smart thing would have been to open the log file. Interesting. No idea what's going on there. Let's see. But also, yeah, even 2017, long before this YouTube channel, I had to hotfix stuff. Cool. They want new dependencies. No, we're off to a good start. Oh man. Okay, that is unexpected. I thought we tested with LLVM Clang, not some JSLang. Oh, we even have that. Didn't have that yet. Don't want to rebuild all of this all. That's none. Maybe there's a new version with this git stuff there. Master tot? What the heck? Are you completely kidding me? And why is there not a freaking new release since... Wait, 19 hours ago? Why is this... No, I'm confused. Why is this saying 2020? And someone added new assets here? Wait, why does... No, I'm more than confused. Why does this say 2020? How is that possible? Does someone have a wrong clock? How is 2020 19 hours ago? Archive. So yeah, I have no further questions. I've seen a lot of bizarre things, but I think I recurrently need a keyboard now after yesterday's video to face palm me properly with. Actually, does it look better this way? Probably also healthier for the precious key switches. I've seen a lot of nonsense, but that certainly tops it. And also who releases stuff tagged master tot. I'm shocked. Hey, they have more tags. Why do not more tags show up there? Why is this version number? Also, yeah, when business people like from Microsoft and Google and Apple and stuff run a Git project, right? SDK, not yeah, 11.11, so that would be a little bit newer. Let's see if that still builds them. But I could basically run a comedy show out of this craziness. And this is, by the way, exactly how I imagine stuff at Apple and Microsoft and Google and stuff being tagged, right? SDK, not SDK, crazy version, master tortoise. Yeah. Let's see if that gives us what we need. The only other tiny win-win. I mean, I could package this master tot thing there. I only wonder if that is something usable. This thing here is not that much older, is it? If it's from August 12th, potentially. But also another dependency to cross-compile and stuff, right? Oh, segmentation fault. Actually, wait a second. This might be kind of sort of normal. Normal. I noticed that happening with this particular VM. I'm not even sure when this happened, but maybe we check if otherwise builds. I maybe should not have. Did it even? I'd installed stuff. But even did it install? Okay, this is GLS-Lang validator. Let's see if that is enough to build this new version though. Actually, this has this manual make type release. Actually, how many of those do we have? I actually have this. I hope, I'm pretty sure I added that the other day to my to-do to make this some global option. Yeah, there are some. I think I commented that out from. Actually, interesting that we have that also for LLVM. Yeah, so there's so much to do. Leave in the comments below. Should I live stream really everything? Do you want to see all this integration? Yeah, I've set this CMake op default release build. Of course, we would wire that to the release versus debug and switch that to debug based on the global T2 debug options like professionals would do. Let's see what happens then with Mesa. A little bit unexpected though, but that's the only other win-win of side updates and other random stuff. Actually, I should learn and remember to freaking build in verbose for you playing along at home. Okay, this looks to be going better. Than the only other thing the crazy thing is AMD Zen is so close. Was it 27th? It's like literally 1 week and I still can't pre-order that. This we checked yesterday. It's not a paid advertisement, so maybe I should check actually if they want to sponsor this price search thing. Yeah. I mean, if we would see that. Okay, so this probably, so that's a new hard dependency. We probably basically also would want to cross-compile that then, right? I mean, theoretically, we could start pre-testing that here in target package cell selection. That would, yeah, that would be 40 because probably here we have Mesa, GLS, what was it? GLS-Lang, correct. And then we could test build that. Do I have even a test build for ARM around? Sometimes I have, maybe I have. Vulkan loader or why? All right, this, I think we fixed that, at least I hope we fixed that. We fixed it. But that didn't regenerate. Does it have a cross GLS-Lang tag? Maybe not. Nope. So nothing like testing that too. Oh wait. So and we also exceptionally would need to add that here. So why is this not 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6, 7, 8, 9. Because we should have that in the toolchain bootstrap. Would that even work? I hope that would work. Because I mean, it's a little bit going a little bit crazy, but given that Mesa wants this program, so if I wouldn't have that in the system, it would want to have that native tool around, I guess. Maybe it could even be disabled. I obviously didn't check that. Okay, so that builds so far so good. And we can release that for you playing along at home. By the way, still not numlock. I want numlock. So yeah. Did this, by the way, got cheaper? Was it $6.99 recently? Maybe, probably, would make sense. What else? What we wanted to do? Right, I wanted to quickly check if there is a other stable tag. Would they have that here? No, they wouldn't. They would. So 22 we have. Otherwise, I only checked if there is another stable release to update to. So yeah, that goes there. And so then the bigger question would be, and that unfortunately takes some. Okay, so we can cross-compile that most likely. So I guess we can also directly commit that. Do we have more in there? Yeah, we have more in there, but then let's only commit that. That's the price you pay for having a 16:10 display, so that you don't see the top line on a full HD stream. So there goes that. Theoretically, we could directly commit this here as well. That you have the same T2 target configuration like and you play along at home. And so then the question is, can we finally upgrade to LLVM 15? Because previously Mesa didn't support that. So that would be that one here. Oh shit, we have some random stuff. That is not ideal. I think this worked without this stuff. But here is still, this would be, should we even CMake module path? Wait a second, now we have Unix on. That is a price for doing sometimes stuff late at night. Because now we have Unix on here too. Actually, probably I wanted to delete that. Maybe I deleted that and then exited VI. So build type releases, I wanted to make that generic, and the CMake module path was superfluous. It built without that. There goes that. Here I tinkered a little bit around. So that is conflicting with. Alright, that we. This will probably not merge. Shit. Okay. No, we are change free. Merge. Probably some. Why did this fail? Right, you carry this some other. This is the same shared file, so probably something is. Probably we need to build this before 80K, I guess. maybe, just a guess. Anyway, so merge, reverse merge that stuff again here. Oh wait, like that. So unfortunately this takes a while to compile. We could either do something else. Means theoretically we would also have Rust. Does Rust? Oh shit, we have Rust. And that is this stuff, right? All this global. Oh, this was the wrong one. Shit. Yeah, so Rust is a thing. So rebuilding this will, so 6 minutes there, so 6, 12, 20. Yeah, so we're easily at this also where we are longing for, if you're wondering, epic thread ripping and latest AMD Ryzen 7000 Zen 4 ASAP, because obviously the only substitute for performance is more performance, and epic thread ripping faster to build errors. So what would be the most productive thing is obviously doing something else for 25 minutes. Like answering your customer's email or developing some other code. Because LLVM Clang will of course build, we tested that the other day. The question is, will Mesa build with that? And also we probably could pre-test that. Or pre-read the source code. Try to find a clue there. Like to say, oops, that was the wrong one, 15 not 60. Okay, so I guess they have LLVM 15 support then, that would be good. Then the other thing is Rust. I mean, not to mention Zig and all the other stuff. But eventually, sooner or later, they would upgrade to that anyway. So 160. I mean, we updated that recently, so chances are... which version was it? 160 whatever? 63. LLVM 15, we could pre-internet search that. Hey, 2 days ago. Maybe someone answered that there. In nightly. And the release train for 165. Yeah, thank you very much. Here. So then we have something maybe in next weeks. I mean, I could live, I don't rebuild. I mean, it's not the super nicest thing to leave in your primary operating system and so on, something intentionally broken. But I could live with it, because the thing is, so I would also eventually commit that. I would personally live with not being able to rebuild this, and then we could, like, as a last thing, update Rust and whatever random stuff is between then, like all the other small depths. And tech T2 2210 then. Okay, that was July 20th. Yeah, so that means that would look then good. I mean, sure, we probably leave some stuff broken, like maybe Zig, but who is that using that anyway, right? Or Julia. Although I think so Zig people are rewriting their code generation stuff to use their own. Troubles for LLVM 13? Nah, that was a year ago. Okay, that is also quite a while ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't use that. If that would be primary language for anything, then that would be more of a concern. So, yeah, I guess we don't need to live stream that, so then we know something. So Mesa should be supported. Modulo, what is recently broken there. Anyway, Rust next week, if that is, yeah, so when was the last Rust Lang release? Do we still have that in the history? Apparently not. Do they have a date on that? They don't have a date here. Do they have... Is that August 11th? So they have 6 weeks or something, right? So August, September 11th plus 2 weeks. Yeah, that would... 14 to that is 25, maybe, depending. Yeah. So the reason is I would not want to have this. I mean, okay, reverting that is an easy thing, but I also want to work on some Musel GNU system builds. So there would be some fine-tuning there. So there's a little bit of merge conflicts there. If Mesa is in there, it's probably good enough for me for some days anyway. Famous lost words. But yeah, in complex systems, especially like everything depending on each other, it's sort of not as bad as GNOME and KDE previous videos, but this Mesa components, this main components, main primary components like LLVM Clang, like certainly LLVM mostly, obviously. Yeah, but pro tip, don't change your APIs on a quarterly basis. Then you don't have this like Linux kernel, like constantly modules, external modules not building and stuff. The same goes in for LLVM. Yeah, I guess I can stop talking there, except the only other thing, yeah, right. You would have the 15.01 update from yesterday, which, yeah, obviously I commit them separately, right? I would just commit this reverting there. I have high hope that this builds. Makes no sense to live stream it. 25 minutes of my discussing of that. Actually, you know what? I could cause, actually down, I hit recording down. Is this video choppy? Because I accidentally, shit, I had recording. I hate when this happens. Yeah, so then we stop this live stream, leave that open here so people can tune in our stuff or rewind, and we have the final results and back to the future in some 25 minutes. Despite what we have select audio, there is this open sound firmware stuff that I guess we don't have yet. Yeah, so we probably have ALSA in audio, I would hope. Oops. So let's copy something like ALSA libs. Hello, ALSA libs. Did I not? Where was ALSA? What did I do now? Audio. Was it not audio? Unicode spaces. No, must be bloody Unicode spaces. I hate this so much. Soft disk. Maybe I should just type slower and writer. So I probably should soon write some shell script of git to base kernel, really kernel. Maybe it's kernel, no, whatever. So let's see if that builds. I have no idea. Maybe it needs cross compiler. I wonder if that is running on the sound card. So of course this UL we can't use like this. 2.3 to gset of how was it, like that maybe 2, 3. Not sure what all the hyper supports this stuff. Maybe I should actually freaking read that, because that freaking says next to nothing, to be honest. Do they not have a freaking noise? Why do they not have prominent freaking summary? This beastie. Do they even have a website? Or also not? Wouldn't surprise me if they don't have a freaking firmware, or do they? Oh, maybe they have. Just not linked on. Oops. I so hate copy and paste stuff nowadays. Working every second time for reasons. Are we building? Of course we're building. So I would guess, I wonder where the freaking compiler is for this stuff. Is it included here? Will it just build? I have so many questions. Oops. Oops. No, that is just shy of 18. Darn it. No, I guess we'll do it right. So, authors, who is freaking... So, SDK components, source code, custom tools, cross. So, yeah. Kit even has QEMO. Kit has extremely lot of stuff. I wonder then if we even need to package that, or if just people at Intel and stuff are using. So it sounds a little like a mini build system. Like T2. It sounds a little bit like it would build a cross toolchain. Yeah, cross tool and G toolchain. I mean, normal people would use T2, of course, but other people use some lesser systems. I wonder which DSPs that are then. I mean, it's certainly some nice source code. I just wonder maybe it's totally not usable in the. So yeah, actually using kconfig. So yeah, it sounds like this would be more for vendors. It sounds like more something we don't need to package, I guess. It's probably it sounds more like you would at Intel and AMD use that, so maybe we don't finish packaging that for today until we further understand. Code owners. So I guess Intel started that, wasn't it like that? So yeah, some random people here, like some handles. Wasn't it good fun when people had their names somewhere? Is it in the license? Someone who started that, or? Okay, quite some different people. Actually, this is more than BSD though. BSD and IC. So yeah, hard to tell who even put then here in as authors. Wait a second here, architectures. Okay, this is mostly extensor or only? Does it mean all of those supported DSPs use extensor, or how else? Thank you much. Yeah. I guess it's mostly not useful for us anyway, so yeah, so there goes it. See it on news sites. Oh, something failed. Joy. This is not previously built. Undefined reference. It might be possible that now we can't LTO that anymore. I guess this was an LTO build. The bigger question then, so that Clang, that means we probably could test build Mesa, and then, I mean, currently the build is a little bit, and welcome everyone, I mean, the build was clean until I started this Mesa. It was a completely fresh build. But now we have some LVM and Kling 14, version 14 in between there. And this undefined references might be just because now LTO doesn't work anymore. Did we had LTO in there even? Let's maybe check that while we wait for Mesa. Yes. No, it is no LTO. Ah, right. It was this nonsense that with the static labels. I remember this. Okay, this is no LTO, so. Then I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Is it one? Oh, wait. We didn't even. Wait. This is the wrong. We need actually 2 LVM. One L. Oh wait. Oh no. I'm getting confused with my own stuff. 0, 1. Do not. We have, that is a cross, so this is a native, that is a cross. Okay, so I guess that worked with that latest version, because this should have been the, because we only need LVM. Do they print the version here? What's select dependency RTDL? What the heck? Yeah, 15.0, they lock that here. Not sure what that dependency shit is about. RTLDL? Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, the only constant is change and regressions, and once we had a dozen build systems, now we have 2 dozen build systems. They all suck differently. So yeah, that build, then I guess we commit that. I think we had that fully clean before that, right? Only at us we revert the revert of the update. And then we can also update the to 15.01 from yesterday. I wonder what is the default delimiter. Why do we not have more LVM stuff in there? Ah, right, because we didn't. We could x86, so we didn't reconfigure. It's cached. I didn't rerun the config. So L-pairs. Yeah, I guess we have some stray things in there. Need to manually revert at least 2 of those. Yeah, that is the day of a Linux distribution packager and full stack developer. Only live on this channel, which we have some people tuning in, which is as usual amazing. Thanks for that. Hope you share, like, and subscribe and learn something. I guess it's time to wipe the build then and do a new one, which is kind of sort of ironic given that I just had everything updated, built and tested. But I guess that's it for this video. So at least Rust will not build. Maybe I pick a nightly, I mean for this test build it only affects Firefox, or Rust itself and Firefox. Not sure if it's probably not worth it to, yeah, it will be next week as discussed earlier in this live stream. So anyway, I will see how many more regressions we will find. I will also work on some making GNU, and with that GCC and bin utilsless builds with just LLVM Clang. Probably just work. And then we have another amazing 22.10 release in a week or two's time, just to make a snapshot of all this amazing work, including all of KDE GNOME, Inkscape and GIMP updates, and some other random stuff and fixes. That's it for this video. Don't forget, there is a more main channel. Stay healthy and awesome, and I hope to see you soon for all the next videos and probably regressions to come, right? GNU org, looking at you.